every day. The town is full of predator, don't turn a little prey. I flip $1 million out of nothing, make them feel a certain way. Hoping that the switch.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button, alright? Hit that sub button, join this Fist Schooner army, and get Fist Schooner tough. Okay? With that being said, we are still on the road to 5K, man. Hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that sub button. Join this Fist Schooner army, man. We're on the road to 5K. But we got a couple things I want to get into today. I want to talk about us staying pat at the trade deadline. I want to talk about Kadarius Toney comments. And lastly, I'm not apologizing to Joe Judge. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, so number one, I'm not apologizing to Joe Judge. Okay, I'm just going to get Joe Judge out the way because I don't care if he's right about the headsets. That 5 yards or that substitution package ain't more important than them timeouts. At some point, Joe Judge just had to say, you know what? If the headset's not working, I just got to eat it. Because Daniel Jones gets the ball back with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go and no timeouts. Well, that's an abomination. And then, Judge, that still doesn't explain why you didn't call a timeout before the 2-minute warning. Why did you call a timeout at the 3-minute mark, but you didn't want to call a timeout anytime in the 2 minutes? Like, you called a timeout at the 3-minute mark, but between 2:59 and 2 minutes, you couldn't call one more timeout to help preserve 40 seconds for Daniel Jones? Like, no, Judge, you lost that game. You and Jason Garrett lost that game to the Chiefs. You can't change my mind on it. Bad coaching, conservative coaching. He's the worst. Judge gets on my nerves at this shit. The Giants should be like 5-3, 6-2, but we're not because of coaching. Period. Next, Kadarius Toney. Listen, bro. Stop. Alright, I got a rule. You know, my friends and I, my real ones, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's your friend. You might think you down with people, but, can't trust nobody. Never go against me in public. Ever. If you my boy, I don't care I don't care what I do. I don't care if I walk up to a girl and smack her on the ass and she with a homeboy. We're gonna jump her boyfriend or her homeboy. We're gonna jump him. And then when we get in the car, you say, Fist, that was fucked up. You shouldn't have smacked that girl in the butt. Why you do that? But we still gonna jump that dude if he gets smart. That's just how it goes. You always have my back in public, right? So I understand where Kadarius Toney is coming from. The reason I have an issue with Kadarius Toney saying it is because he didn't have to say it. You see, it's one thing to have your person's back in the moment. It's a whole nother thing to just spur up a tweet 2 days later defending this guy. You can't do it. You can't do it. I applaud Toney for his loyalty. I applaud it. But you didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't have to do that. But a piece of me don't have a problem with it because he's loyal. I would want my homeboy to support me too. You feel me? I'm sorry. I'm going to get some backlash for this, but I kind of respect it. He didn't have to do it. He didn't have to say it. But I respect it. I respect it. Because you know what? Loyalty is hard to find. It just is. And I got news for you. And this is going to rub some people the wrong way. But Boogie's my best friend. If that was Boogie driving 150 miles an hour in a 40 mile an hour lane, I got his back. It is what it is. I might whoop his ass when I get to his crib. I'm definitely gonna whoop Boogie ass when I get to the crib because he's stupid as fuck. But I'm not gonna diss him in public. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be loyalty. I'm loyal. I'm different from a lot of people. I'm sorry, but when my friends need me, I'm there for them. When my friends are going through something, no matter what it is, I got their back. Like I'm just not that kind of person. So I personally can't be mad at Kadarius Toney for defending a friend of his. I can't. I don't think he didn't have to do it publicly. He didn't have to say it, but I can't be mad at him. Next, I don't understand why Evan Ingram is here. I don't understand why Darius Slayton is here, and that's it. Everybody else, it is what it is. But you can't tell me you couldn't have traded Evan Ingram for a box of cookies. You can't tell me you couldn't have traded Darius Slayton for a box of cookies. They didn't want to get rid of him. And this is what bothers me with NFL teams. This is what bothers me with GMs. The Browns did the same shit. It's not just the Giants, people. The Browns did it too. What I don't understand is if you don't want a player, right? If you don't want a player, or in the Giants case, if you're not going to keep a player, right? Anything you get for him is addition by subtraction. In the Browns case, you knew you couldn't bring Odell Beckham back into that damn locker room. You should have traded him. You got LeBron and everybody tweeting free Odell on social media. You got the man's father dissing him on social media. Like, you can't bring him back to the locker room. Just eat the salary, take the draft picks, and move on. Cut your loss. They didn't do that. Now they got a mess on their hands. The Giants know good and damn well they're not paying Evan Ingram. Hell, they don't even throw the ball no more. They know good and damn well they're not bringing back Darius Slayton. Get rid of him. Whatever you get is a plus. I don't understand it. Like, you're not paying these players. Because remember, Darius Slayton was a 5th round pick. So he's going into the final year of his contract. They're cutting him. They're not paying Darius Slayton. They're not going to keep him back on a prove-it deal. He's gone. Evan Ingram is on the 5th year option as we speak. He's not coming back. We're not franchise tagging him. If we franchise tag Evan Ingram, I'm rooting for another team. You should have just took what you can get. I don't understand why they're here. I don't get it. I don't get it. So it's like, my thoughts on the trade deadline is, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? You're just going to let these guys walk out the door for nothing when you could have had 4th rounder or 5th rounder. Hell, I'll take a 6th or 7th rounder. We're not going to keep the fucking player anyway. Scram. Hasta la vista. Sayonara. What are we doing? We just paid Kyle Rudolph. We have Caden Smith. Will we have missed Ingram? No. Darius Slayton, when we're all healthy, will never sniff the field. He dropped the ball in Kansas. Oh my, I don't get it. This team. At the end of the day, Judge, the headset does not excuse you from not calling a timeout to save 40 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Kadarius Toney, I love the fact that you're loyal and that shows good character, but you didn't have to tweet it. Gettleman, Mara, whoever decision it was not to trade people, you should be fired or forced to sell the team. Can we please get some email leaks on Mara, please? But anyway, that's pretty much a sum up of everything we had to speak about today. That's it. That's all, though. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.